Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Cardboard Horde. Today we're bringing you something different. We're bringing you Vanguard deck profiles.
Vanguard!
This is the deck profile for my Vanguard deck of Granblue. First we have my starter, Captain Night Kid. Just a general starter. You can make your decision on who you want. This has not been errated for the effect of
Quick shields.
quick shielding.
There's the card, in case you're wondering what it is.
This is the new quick shield. Many of you will probably be acquainted with it, or maybe not. But I'll read it for you, just in case not. One of your attacked units gets plus 5,000 until the end of that battle. Now this card is given to the player who goes second.
That is the player who goes first.
Or first. I don't know. The one who doesn't get to attack gets the shield.
So the player who goes first.
This can be used during the guard step, being a blitz order. This card is regarded as being from all clans, so you can use it in every deck. And this card is a ticket card and cannot be put inside of a deck, which means you put it with your gift markers and tokens.
What's really cool about it is it can be used for all costs.
Yes, you can discard it, you can remove it if it's from the hand.
Spike Brothers, you can put it in the soul, but it doesn't stay on the soul. But if you don't have a card in your hand, you can put it in the soul and then use abilities.
Yes.
I didn't think it was needed personally, but we'll continue with his deck profile.
Yes, they have their uses, but they're not entirely necessary.
We'll rant on that eventually.
Yes, we will. Then I have 4 copies of Dandy Guy Romario.
He's very dandy.
Continuous rearguard ability. If your drop zone has 10 or more cards, this unit gets plus 4,000 power. An auto ability when rode upon cost is Counterblast 1 and put a card from your hand into your soul. Put 3 cards from the top of your deck into your drop zone and return 1 card from your drop zone into your hand. He's used to get cards into the drop zone so you can charge up your moves faster. And if you throw out a good card, his ability also lets you get one of them back.
Yeah, he's honestly really solid.
Then, I have 3 Dancing Cutlass. I do believe I had 4, but the deck is complete. Activate Drop Zone. Cost, bind 1 other Dancing Cutlass from your drop zone and put the top card of your deck into your drop zone. Call this card to rear guard and counter charge 1. So this is the main counter charge of the deck so far. So, always good.
Yeah, plus it's one of my favorite cards from the anime because in the anime when they would boost with it, the creature would grab it.
Yeah.
It just made me chuckle.
Then I have 2 Pat the Ghosty. Bit of a controversial card among some people as to whether it's useful or not. Continuous drop zone ability. During the battle that your opponent's vanguard attacked, if your drop zone has 10 or more cards, you may call this card to the Guardian Circle. Auto ability, when retired from the Guardian Circle, bind this card. So this is the one you throw out for card effects because, well, if you just guard with it from the hand, it's going to go away.
Is it it's a 10 shield?
It's 15 shield.
Oh. That's solid.
Yeah.
I mean, if you could just regular guard with it, that'd be pretty cool. So I get why, but
You can, but it gets more resource use if you do it the other way.
yeah.
Then I have 2 Retreat Francine. She is a Sentinel, perfect guard. And she has the ability, when placed discard a card from your hand, and one of your units cannot be hit until the end of that battle. That is the Sentinel ability. Other than the continuous, you can only have 4 cards with Sentinel in your deck. Then I have 2 Ripple Banshees. Auto Rearguard. When placed from the drop zone, cost Soul Blast 1. Draw a card, and this unit gets plus 4,000 until the end of the turn.
Nice. Drawing and refilling the drop zone. That's honestly really good.
Yeah. Plus, she's a Banshee, so she fits the theme of my deck pretty well.
Yeah.
And it's getting to that time of year.
Spooky time. Yes, we're lame. We know. But please subscribe, like, and comment.
Yes, please. Then I have 4 Ruinshade.
It's a good card. It's such a good card.
Auto, Vanguard, and Rearguard circles. When this card attacks a Vanguard, cost, put 2 cards from the top of your deck into your drop zone. And this unit gets plus 4,000 power into the end of the battle. Continuous, Rearguard. During your turn, if your drop zone has 10 or more cards, this unit gets plus 4,000 power. So she is very good.
Well, she's just a cool card.
Yes. Then I have Captain Night Mist, but there's only 1 in the deck, so bear with me. When placed, counterblast 1 as a cost, and call 1 grade 1 or less card from your drop zone to the rearguard circle. If your drop zone has 10 or more cards in it, you may call regardless of the grade.
Okay, were you thinking of running more Night Mist or just the 1?
I only have the 1, so I wouldn't mind another one.
That's pretty good.
Then Greedshade at 2. I know, this deck's probably getting pricey right now. But I got these pretty cheap. Vanguard Rearguard. During your turn, if your drop zone has 10 or more cards, this unit gets plus 5,000 power.
Okay.
Auto Rearguard. When placed, discard a card from your hand for a cost, put 2 cards from the top of your deck into your drop zone, and return a card not named Greedshade from your drop zone to your hand.
That's insanely good.
Yes. I want more, but I could only afford 2.
Oh, God.
It was $7.
Oh, gosh.
Stormride Ghost Ship.
The...
A not necessarily great card, but it's a pirate ship.
You have to run it in a pirate deck.
Yeah. Continuous from the hand. This card cannot be normal called.
Ooh.
This cannot be called to the Guardian Circle either.
Ooh.
But when this card attacks as an auto rearguard ability, this unit gets plus 15,000 power until the end of that battle. At the end of the battle, draw a card and retire this unit. This is more one of the ones you throw out early on and then bring back from the drop zone.
Yeah, I can see that.
Otherwise, it's not good.
Jinx. Gotcha.
Yeah. Which is why a lot of people don't like it.
I don't know.
I'm not saying it's not the best, but it's not without its uses.
So you know my catchphrase, everybody Konami why. I'm gonna be like Bushiroad why. That effect was too restrictive, I think.
Yes.
You could have had this card.
Should have at least been able to guard with it.
Yeah, that would have been balanced. That would have balanced it pretty good. Oh boy.
Yeah. Then I have
Blue Blood.
3 Commodore Blue Blood. You always play this guy at least 3 because of his own ability. Continuous Rearguard. During your turn, if you have a Commodore Blue Blood in your drop zone, this unit gets plus 4,000. Then Auto Rearguard. When its attack hits a Vanguard, retire this unit and draw 2 cards. and then discard a card from your hand.
Okay, Blue Blood. I'll see what you do there.
This variant of the deck fills the drop zone.
And draws, which is good.
Yes. Then I have 3 King of Demonic Seas, Baskirk.
Basker. God, I remember how bad the original Basker was.
I saw how bad the original one was.
Mega Blast.
Jinx.
Shoot, you got me.
Continuous Vanguard. During your turn, if your drop zone has 10 or more cards, this unit gets plus 5,000 and a critical. At this point, when you're playing him, if you don't have 10 or more cards in your drop zone, you've done something wrong.
Yeah, for real.
Then, Act Vanguard. Once per turn, cost of Counterblasting 1 and Soul Blasting 1. Call a card from your drop zone to the rear guard, and this unit gets plus 5,000 until the end of the turn for each grade of that unit. Good for the pirate ship.
Just good in general.
Yes.
He gets power, he gets a crit. Very aggressive. I like it.
Then I have 2 Master Swordsman Night Storm.
I actually don't know what this card does. Inform me.
Auto Vanguard Rearguard. When placed, put 2 cards from the top of your deck into your drop zone. Oh, and along with Baskirk, you also gain a Protect marker. But this unit gets plus 5,000 into the end of the turn. And then Vanguard Rearguard, auto ability. When it attacks a Vanguard, if your drop zone has 10 or more cards, counterblast 1 and draw a card.
That's not bad. Ow.
Then Dragon Undead, Skull Dragon. You'll find that none of the grade 3s in this deck are without the Protect marker.
Yeah.
I have 2. Continuous from the hand, cannot be normal called. Continuous Vanguard Rearguard. During your turn, this unit gets plus 2,000 for each card in your drop zone.
Don't like that card.
Auto Rearguard. At the end of the battle that it attacked, retire this unit. As a very powerful card, especially late game.
Yeah. Jeez.
And then Ice Prison Necromancer.
Cockatoo?
Been told it's Cocytus or Cocitus or however you want to say it.
Cocytus. Either way.
Cocytus.
Pronounce it the way you want to pronounce it. It's like Pokemon.
Yes. Continuous Vanguard. During your turn, if your drop zone has 10 or more cards, this unit gets plus 10,000 power. If it has 20 or more cards, it gets plus 20,000 and a critical instead of the 10,000 that it would have originally gotten for 10. Then activated ability, Vanguard, once per turn. Cost of counterblasting 1 and putting 4 cards from the top of your deck into your drop zone. And call up to the number of grade 3 cards in your soul plus 2 of the cards from your drop zone to the rear guard.
You want me to try? That sounded a little weird. Let me read it myself. I apologize, YouTube.
It's written a bit weird.
Counterblast 1 and put 4 cards from the top of your deck in your drop zone. And call up to the number of grade 3 cards in your soul plus 2 of cards from your drop zone to rear guard.
See, it's written a little weird. You resurrect the cards from the drop zone. In conclusion, his ability works best if you play him after you play another grade 3.
Yeah, because then you can call that grade 3. Okay. That was a very strangely worded effect. Bushiroad Y.
Yes. And then the rest of these cards, much like the starter, are your preference. But I have 4 Rough Seas Banshee, which is a critical trigger.
She used to be so good. when she had her effect back in the other version of the game.
Yep. A lot of these triggers don't have abilities now.
Yeah, the only ones that do are draws and then the special crits we're getting for Dex.
Then I have 4 mortal mimics, which are also critical triggers.
Treasure chest.
Yep. That's the dangerous booty.
Yeah.
Then I have 4 heal triggers, which is Rick the Ghosty.
Oh, not Dr. Rouge. I don't know if she's in this game.
I don't know. I haven't got any of the new stuff, so I don't know. Then I have 2 Night Spirits, which, guess what? More critical triggers. And then I have 2 of the Perfect Guard draw triggers. Their ability is the Sentinel ability, for those of you who are not acquainted with it.
It's literally draw more cards and guard.
Yep. And then here is 2 cards that completely blow the budget out of my deck, simply as a bonus to you. This ridiculously expensive trigger, which cost me a pretty penny. Actually, thousands of pretty pennies. So, just remember, people, these are cardboard, and I feel stupid for spending that much. But this has been the deck profile for Granblue from the Cardboard Horde. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you feel like it, it will be much appreciated. Thank you, and see you next time.